And welcome everyone, thank you very much for tuning in on today's Daily Liverpool News Show. If you're new around here, want to keep up to date on all things Liverpool transfer related, pre-match, post-match shows of all your fellow Reds around the world, make sure you do hit that subscribe button, put your bell notification on as well, and let us know your thoughts on today's episode. Everyone, really am interested in every single one of your thoughts on all these stories. It's going to be a packed show, everyone, so let me know. There's a couple of bit of banter between Robbo and Kenny. Some fantastic tweeting going on between them on Twitter if you've missed it today. A little bit on Kylian Mbappé anyway, rumour, and obviously a bit more about Bobby Duncan. The first story, as you can see there, has come from Get French Football News. Breaking: Liverpool and Real Madrid in regular contact with Kylian Mbappé over a deal for next summer, according to tomorrow's L'Equipe. More to follow anyway in the coming year. So we'll find out a bit more tomorrow, obviously off the back of the French press, and obviously as you can see there, followed up by Liverpool and Real Madrid are in regular contact with Kylian Mbappé over a transfer for next summer. That's come from L'Equipe as well, from Dave O'Cop. This comes off the back of Kylian Mbappe's comments, I think it was a couple of weeks ago anyway. Now, he's spoken about his desire to potentially move away from Paris Saint-Germain anyway, the burning desire of wanting to win the Champions League. I'm telling you, Michael Edwards, we've seen what he can do in the transfer window anyway, but Kylian Mbappé, he is the star. He is the star after Messi and Ronaldo. He is going to be a big superstar anyway. We've seen what he's done in the World Cup, but it will demand a very sizable transfer fee, there's no doubting about that. And the next story that we're going to be talking about is Rhian Brewster anyway. Obviously the news got circulated from Sky Sports News earlier on today anyway, but earlier on today anyway, around about 1:45 anyway, Steve Paris, the chairman of Crystal Palace, tweeted this: "We have asked Sky to take down this as its total fabrication from start to finish. We have not made a bid, formal or informal, for Rhian Brewster." And just a quick injury update from Jurgen Klopp, as you can see here. I'll read those quotes from today. In terms of Joel Gomez and Matip, he talked to LFC.com. Joe actually should be fine. It was not really a big one, but we have to see. We should be fine Monday already. With Joel, it could be slightly different. It's not the worst thing to happen in the world, but a couple of weeks, probably after the international break, he will be ready again. So we have to see. It's not cool. It's crazy in one day, bam, bam. But we have to, Fabinho, and he played an exceptional game. So that was really, really nice. Klopp on the injury update anyway on Joe Gomez and Matip. Fabinho had a fantastic game, as we said yesterday, speaking between every single one of yous. What a performance Fabinho had. In terms of, obviously, this is from Dave O'Cop as well, record-breaking Thiago. Incredible stat by Opta Joe. Thiago completed more passes, 75, than any other player in 45 minutes since passing stats began in the Premier League in 03-04. He also completed more passes than any other Chelsea player, and he's only played a half of football. That's ridiculous. We know how much of a big impact he already did have in the first 45 minutes, dictated the play. I know everyone on social media, non-Liverpool fans, are going, yeah, did he give away a pen? No, he never. The referee, I don't know how he gave that as a penalty, everyone. As we were speaking in our post-match yesterday, when in the comment section below with Oivers, it was ridiculous. A ridiculous decision by the referee to give that. He must have touched him with his little finger anyway. But it was a ridiculous decision. But that doesn't take away from the amazing performance Thiago had yesterday. Mentioned at the top of the show, the bit of banter between Kenny Dalglish and Robbo. As you can see, obviously Robbo has just released his new book. I think you can find it on Amazon, and obviously other retailers are available. But yeah, Kenny has said, "Thank you, Robbo, a great medicine to get me to sleep," with the 3 emojis of Kenny falling asleep anyway. And then Robbo replied with this absolute bit of gold: "Sir Kenny has always been such a good support." That's absolutely class from both Scottish legends. Let me know your thoughts on that. I felt that was class. If you don't follow Robbo or Kenny on social media, make sure you do after that tweet. They are quality too. Robbo's probably the best Liverpool player to follow on social media. Next story as well now, as you can see, James Milner made his 150th appearance for us in the win against Chelsea yesterday. 150 appearances, absolutely amazing stuff. Off the back of yesterday's result as well, Wigan Warriors replied to Chelsea's tweet. After consulting VAR and reviewing the incident, the referee shows Andrews Christensen a red card for a foul on Mane. And Wigan Warriors, absolutely quality, whoever's in control of their social media, come out with this tweet. Hey Chelsea, feel free to let Andres come down for our training session tomorrow. He'll fit in well with tackles like that. That was absolutely class anyway. There's a load of memes on social media off the back of yesterday's tackle. Frank Lampard, apparently, he did come out yesterday. He was saying that was never a red card. I don't know what planet Frank's on, but we'll move on to the next story anyway. As you can see there, James Pearce as well, talking about Liverpool former academy striker Bobby Duncan on the brink of leaving Fiorentina for Derby County. He has agreed personal terms on a 3-year contract with the Championship club. This is another case of his agent being an absolute joke, and I'm happy that he got rid of his agent anyway. He was ridiculous. Another example of agents doing bad. Some agents, not all of them, are bad, but the majority of them, like some of them in the press, some of the stories that you do see are absolutely ridiculous. But Bobby, from all the Liverpool fans around the world, wishing you best of luck at Derby County, and hopefully you can just restart your career, mate, and just get first team regular football. And just the last two final stories now, everyone. If you've missed it, if you've been living under a rock today, Luis Suarez is looking like he is going to Atletico Madrid. I know it's not Liverpool news, but it's ex-Liverpool news anyway. Everyone, let us know your thoughts. I tell you, him and Diego Costa up front for Atletico Madrid, that is going to be some absolutely horrible striking partnership anyway to play up alongside anyway. If you're a defender, you're going to be fuming from minute 1 to minute 90 anyway if you're coming up against Diego Costa and Luis Suarez. The antics those two will get up to. Final one anyway, everyone. I know there has been a lot of talk anyway with Sarr. Fabrizio Romano tweeted this on the 18th anyway, but I just wanted to bring it up to you anyway. This is his latest quote. Liverpool have not submitted an official bid to Watford for Ismail Sarr. He's on the list, but not advanced. Liverpool have opened official talks with Wolves today for Jota. The Portuguese winger is the main target. Mendes already contacted for personal terms 2025 anyway. So I know there has been a lot of talk anyway, especially tonight, and probably will be a bit more news anyway in relation to Sarr. We done a video, I think it was last week, but reports coming out of France yet again tonight are Liverpool are backing for Sarr, but I don't think you will. Well, Liverpool could announce after we've released this video anyway, but just be very cautious in relation to the Sarr news, everyone. I keep you up to date if anything news related breaks anyway. If Liverpool do put a bid in anyway, keep your eyes on the Sarr story anyway, everyone. If that was Fabrizio's latest tweet on him, that was ages ago. That was on the 18th. We're on the 21st now, so he might tweet tonight after. Or might tomorrow morning, so stay tuned on his Twitter socials. So yeah, everyone, let me know your thoughts on today's stories, everyone. Bobby Duncan as well going to Derby, Thiago breaking records, the banter between the two Scottish legends anyway at Liverpool, and obviously the main one, Kylian Mbappé. We'd love him to come to Liverpool, but I tell you, if there's one thing that Michael Edwards can do, we've seen him do worldies in the transfer window. I wouldn't put it past Michael Edwards and the directors of the football club anyway. I know Liverpool are giving off vibes. They have run the last couple of months anyway that they haven't got money. But they have. If every club in the world will make funds available if Kylian Mbappé come on the market. I'm telling you that now. If it was Real Madrid, Barca, Liverpool, United, City, United, no chance of getting them anyway, but every club would make funds available. They'd free up space, wages and everything, transfer fees. It's once in a lifetime opportunities to bring in a player of the quality of Kylian Mbappé. So everyone, let me know your thoughts on that. It was a good show. Hope you have enjoyed it. If you have enjoyed it, make sure you get your comments in the comment section below. Hit that subscribe button as well to keep up to date on our latest transfers. And thank you so much for everyone that supported the video yesterday, as always, for the post-match reaction show. If you've missed it, go and head over there and let me know your thoughts on the game yesterday. Very interesting what you thought. Who your man of the match shouts were. Fabinho and If Bino's one of my man of the match shouts anyway, but there's a load. As always, Reds, you'll never walk alone. Ta-da.